parking lots are going to be probably some of the last that are going to get plowed. So getting into the parking lot, it's going to be dangerous walking in and out. Okay, what's happening right now on the radar? It is 6:18, and we are noticing some changes now beginning to unfold here. We have snow and ice, sleet that is down in southern Oklahoma, and our crews are out. Let me check in with Nick here in Norman. Nick, what's the situation like now in Norman?
Yeah, so Damon, right now I'm at the Loves. For people that are here in Norman, if you're south of the river, right across from Riverwind, we're sitting in the parking lot, and I just kind of watching it. The snow intensify a little bit. We are snow, we're not sleet. We've had a little bit of freezing rain. That was very, very fast. A little bit of sleet that was really light, but now the snow looks like it's here, and it's been intensifying slowly. But I mean, it's coming down faster, it's blowing around, but it's still really, really small and fine. Back to you.
Yeah, small and fine. It's a dry snow. It's going to be very powdery out there as it blows around. So that's the scene there from Norman. Snow beginning to fall. Let me check in with Storm Command here. Michael, what's the situation like where you are?
Yeah, Damon, you can see on my 360 cam, I do have the night vision on. You can see that it really shows the snow well. It's coming down. Kind of reminds you of Star Wars, I know, but that's what it looks like here just to the west of Blanchard. We're coming back in toward Newcastle, and so precipitation rates are starting to pick up in central Oklahoma. There is still a lot of dry air in the low levels that this snow is trying to fight through, but eventually it will become more efficient and start collecting on the roadways. Further southwest on I-44, it is a mess as you head down toward Lawton. Back to you.
And it seems like the line of sleet and snow is a little fuzzy right now, so just keep that in mind. Looking at the radar right now is that the transition is going to be bouncing back and forth before it goes back to all snow. Also getting a little bit of sleet now starting to fall here from Yukon down towards the Outlet Mall. That's lifting up to the west side of Edmond. So far, everything is going the way that we have anticipated it to go, and we're just now beginning to start what's going to be hours and hours of winter weather coverage. Let me walk you through the rest of the night here with Predictor. We'll time out the sleet, the ice, and all that. So it's snow for OKC here by 7, 8, 9 o'clock. That pink down there, that is going to be a sleet freezing rain mix. It's going to stay down there, but for the metro up north, it is all snow. Waking up tomorrow morning, we'll have snow from Sealing, Elk City, Woodward, Buffalo. That will swing through central Oklahoma once again by 10 a.m. And then right around noon, we're going to go through a bit of a break where the snow is going to cut off other than a few flurries, and then we'll get one last push of heavy snow that will come in tomorrow night and into early Sunday morning. Ice is going to get pushed out of here, but that is quite a bit of snow falling from central western Oklahoma, and that's going to continue until around sunrise on Sunday. Scattered snow showers finishing up pretty quickly in central Oklahoma. So the changes that we see and how much is going to fall. All right, it's 1/10 to 1/2 inch of a sleet freezing rain mix for the metro east and southwest. Really ramps up to 2 to 4 inches of sleet in southern and southeastern Oklahoma. That is a lot. And because we're going to have a lot more snow and a lot less ice now for the metro, bumped up 10 to 14 inches of snow when all said and done. Now, you're not going to wake up tomorrow morning to 10 to 14 inches of snow. You're probably going to wake up to about 4 inches of snow tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow night and then the Sunday morning, that's when we're going to add the remainder. But it's going to all total out to 10 to 14 for the metro north and east. Surrounding that, 6 to 10. And then 4 to 6 inches of snow on top of 2 to 4 inches of sleet in southern Oklahoma. Fortunately for us, sleet tends to not bring in that great of a power outage threat. Freezing rain does, but not sleet. So the threat's pretty low and scattered. So what happens after the storm moves out? Well, because it's going to be so cold, roads are going to take days to improve, especially side roads, parking lots. Just keep that in mind. Sidewalks too, so schools are going to be probably closed for a couple days into early next week. And then we have the cold on the way. Dangerous cold, extreme cold warning for much of the area. And look at this. It is colder in Oklahoma City right now than it is up in northern Alaska. That's how big of a deal this storm system is right here. So your 5 plus 5 day forecast going out the next 10 days. Travel tonight, tomorrow, discouraged, absolutely. Even going into Sunday, after the storm moves out, the cold really begins to move in. We're at 10 on Sunday. -5 for Monday, high of 15. We can see and we will see road improvements even when temperatures are below freezing, but you have sunshine. That sun can really help us out, and that will be a big deal because the temperatures are not warming up at all for next week. And you're up to date with the latest First Alert forecast.